What is up, guys? It is Jed Wrestling here, back again with another video, and today we got this big bin. We are going to be stacking figures into this bin, sorting them by Raw and SmackDown. A lot of people do this where it's like split by brands, like Raw and SmackDown in a bin. Maybe they don't care about having their figures displayed. Me personally, I like to display all my figures, so I'm not going to have this forever. This is just going to be something fun. And we got a lot to go through, so I say we start off with Monday Night Raw. And when I think of Monday Night Raw, pretty much at all in the last few years, I think of this man, Seth freaking Rollins. We are going to have him start off on Monday Night Rollins, if you know what I'm saying. These bins are probably going to get pretty tall, because, like, this isn't a long bin. I don't think we're going to be able to fit everything like fully long ways, sadly, so it's gonna get tall. But let's add to it anyway. The Bulgarian Brute Rusev. We just saw a sick new basic Rusev that got revealed at SDCC, which I cannot wait to get. I was kind of hoping for an Elite Rusev, but the basic still looks really good. How can you not have the Master of the 619 Rey Mysterio? I want to put the Elite 15 Rey Mysterio because he has been repping a lot of baggy pants recently, so I want to put that right there. And they just stepped on a figure. I also want to grab the Elite 124 Rey Mysterio so we can have two Rays. Because, it's all about convenience, man. You gotta have convenience in your modern bins so you can do your Raw and SmackDown reviews or something like that. Next up, we got LA Knight. He's gonna be teaming with Solo Sikoa and Royce Keys at SummerSlam in a pretty oddball team up against the Bloodline, but that match ought to be good. I want to get Big Cass as well, even though he's technically not on the roster yet, but he has a contract, so he is going to be going into that Raw bin. He's going to be debuting on August 3rd, I think, if I have my dates right. Next up, I want to get Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. I definitely think the Usos are going to beat the Vision for the World Tag Team titles coming up. They're definitely going to get those World Tag titles back and have all the gold for the Bloodline. Speaking of the Bloodline, you need your World Champ on Monday Night Raw. So we got the OTC, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, reigning above everybody. And you need your IC Champion as well. The men's IC Champion right now is Penta. So we got the Elite 126 Penta, sit gear in the red, by the way. The new Ultimate Edition Penta, dude, oh my gosh, it is just chef's kiss. I cannot wait to get that Penta. I think it's going to be like a Defining Moments Ultimate Edition. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting from the packaging, so it's probably going to be exclusive to ringside. I am so freaking excited for it. Part of me kind of wanted it to be the white and gold Penta if they were going to make an Ultimate Edition, but they did go with the green and gold, which I like anyway, and I feel like it was just kind of confirmed to us with like different teasers and things like that that it was going to be the green and gold gear. But nonetheless, I'm just so excited for that Penta, dude. It looks awesome. Another new figure from Elite 126, you got your boy is Bouncy Javon Evans. This interconnects with the new Elite 126 Grande Americano as well. You got Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, or Rayo and Bravo. I feel like these two just gotta ditch the masks and come back up to the main roster as Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. Because I mean, El Grande Americano, he's gonna be appearing pretty much exclusively on AAA now, I feel like. And he just doesn't need a faction, dude. Like, just split Ryo and Bravo away from him, have them be Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate again. Speaking of El Grande Americano, I know this figure is the Chad Gable one, but here is El Grande Americano, supposed to represent the modern one. Like I said, I think he's probably going to appear mostly on AAA now. We're not really going to see much of him on the main roster. Speaking of somebody we haven't been seeing much of, here is Natty. She is down in NXT right now. She's doing a little NXT run, but she is still technically listed as a Monday Night Raw star. As is Grayson Waller. Can't tell you last time I saw him. You could say the same about the War Raiders, but these two have at least been being active, man. They won the AAA Tag Team titles, and they finally returned to a WWE ring on SmackDown last Friday when they fought Fraxium, but they are still I don't know why I always struggle to say Fraxium, but they are still listed as Raw Superstars. Here is the AAA Mega Campeon, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. I think El Grande Americano is going to beat him for his title at some point, maybe even at Triple Mania. Of course, you can't have Dom without the rest of Judgment Day, Liv Morgan, and JD McDonough. I don't have Roxanne Perez or Raquel Rodriguez, sadly. I'm hoping for new figures of both of them soon, because both Raquel and Roxanne don't have good track records with figures, and Raquel has only ever had one. So I'm hoping that they make an updated, a good Roxanne Perez and a good Raquel Rodriguez to go with the rest of the Judgment Day. Dragon Lee, of course, probably one of the most underrated wrestlers on Raw right now. I feel like Dragon Lee could be pushed way better. Hoping he wins the IC title soon, but the next IC champion I personally believe is going to be Chad Gable. He's fighting Penta at SummerSlam. I really hope Chad Gable wins the title, as I've been saying in my Raw reviews. I believe this is the last champion or set of champions I'm going to be talking about for Monday Night Raw, and it is the World Tag Team Champions Austin Theory and Braun Breaker. Dude, Braun Breaker, I can't shake it, man. He looks so goofy with this tag team title. I know he's not really supposed to be there because, you know, the original tag team champion, Logan Paul, he got injured. Bronson Reed, he got injured. I feel like he would have been, I feel like he would have been a good bet for teaming with Austin Theory once Logan Paul got out. Not sure if Bailey's going to be coming back. They kind of did a write-off angle for her at Saturday night's main event after her match with Lyra Valkyria. And I've been hearing a lot of belief that she's going to be leaving WWE pretty soon, maybe going to AEW. But she's still listed as a WWE star and on Raw anyway, so I'm put her there. Paul Heyman is listed as being on SmackDown, but let's be real, he's on Raw. Same with Jacob Fatu. He's listed on SmackDown, but I feel like the Bloodline kind of works both shows anyway, except for Roman Reigns, of course. But I am gonna put Jacob Fatu on the Raw brand along with the Usos. Ego, the man who went from having the best theme song on the roster to the worst theme song on the roster without even changing it much. I understand why he did it because you know the fans were probably gonna start chanting Ego eventually because it's such a catchy song, and he didn't want the fans to like have anything like that because you know he's a heel. But still, dude, I mean, heels can have catchy theme songs too. I don't really understand it, man. I love that song. Couple people we haven't seen in a minute. Becky Lynch, she's probably gonna come back soon, as well as Asuka. I don't really know when she's gonna come back. She kind of said goodbye at Backlash. I don't feel like she's gonna officially retire. I think she might come back, maybe at the Royal Rumble next year for another little run. But I think she's definitely entering like her final years as a pro wrestler. Oh, the Street Profits, dude. Why did they have to lose the World Tag Team titles 2 weeks after they won them, man? That was so stupid. I thought we were taking a step in the right direction for the tag division, but nope, right back to the vision. Honestly, I hope these guys win the World Tag Team titles because they got a really good story going on with the Vision and Maxine Dupri, Alpha Academy, Akira Tozawa, and Otis. But they're not winning those tag titles, man. I'm sorry. Next, we got Io Sky, the Queen of the Ring. And then finally, for this Monday Night Raw side of the bin, we got Lyra Valkyria, the freshly healed Lyra Valkyria, and I hope she's able to jump up to some sort of title picture soon because I do like her. Now let's jump to the SmackDown side of things, and you can't have SmackDown in 2026 without the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. We're gonna start off with Cody Rhodes on the SmackDown brand, and I want to grab the suited Cody Rhodes as well because you know you need two Codys. He did a match, grab that one. He did a promo, grab this basic in the suit. Of course, the WWE Champion CM Punk as well. He's going to be fighting Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. I hope CM Punk wins because I want to see him go on a top guy run on SmackDown. I want to see him fight Randy Orton. I want to see him maybe fight Gunther. Maybe even fight Drew McIntyre once he returns. And we mentioned Randy Orton already. Here's Randy Orton. Where is this guy, man? WrestleMania, he fought Cody and he lost to him, then attacked him afterwards with a punt kick. So I'm like, yeah, Randy Orton's definitely gonna come back after Cody Rhodes, maybe like at Backlash or something. But no, we're at like well over 3 months after WrestleMania, and Randy Orton still hasn't returned. Here is Tama Tonga. I'm really hoping we get an updated Tama Tonga figure revealed at San Diego Comic-Con. I feel like it's probably just going to be a render, but I really want a new Tama Tonga with a new torso, new face paint, new gear, and all that. Because this Tama Tonga, I mean, it's okay, but I mean, look at that forehead, dude. Like that's a dome he's got going on. Knees are super stiff, gear's kind of bland. This Tama Tonga figure is all right. I'm just saying that there could be a way better one, and I hope there is going to be. Wepa up. They freaking should be called the Priests of Truth, man. Damian Priest and R-Truth. And I also hope they drop those tag team titles, man, because I mean they are doing nothing with them. Originally, I was excited, but I mean this went from a comedy tag title run to something that's just been going on for way too long. I hope they lose it to either the War Raiders or Fraxium. Speaking of Fraxium, here's Fraxium. I just finally completed this tag team. a couple weeks ago when I got the new Elite 127 Nathan Frazier, which nobody else seems to have. I don't know why this isn't shipping out for other people. Let me know in the comments if you guys have this Nathan Frazier yet, if you ordered it, or any figure from Elite 127, because I mean, I got the Elite 127 Nathan Frazier and John Cena, and it feels like nobody else is really getting them. He's still on SmackDown. Kevin Owens. I don't see him returning before the year's out. I see him possibly coming back at the 2027 Royal Rumble if he even comes back at all, man. I mean, like his neck injury was nasty. They said he could have died if he even got hit one more time, like at the height of his neck injury around early 2025. So, I mean, if I heard something like that, I would be kind of discouraged from coming back into the ring. But you never know, man. Kevin Owens loves wrestling, and I would love to see him back in there. Dun 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 dun. You got Solo Sikoa, another guy who's kind of appearing on both brands, but he is still listed as a SmackDown star. Finn Balor was listed on Raw, but they've explicitly said he was on SmackDown, so he's on SmackDown, buddy. Johnny Gargano, man, can this guy do anything besides just lay around? It's been almost 6 months of him just being catatonic, laying backstage like this. It's just so stupid, man. Like, why do you have Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling, one of the best wrestlers in the company, doing that? I mean, like, that's ridiculous. He started laying around planking backstage because he lost Axiom's mask and he lost his tag team partner and all that. And it's just morphed into him being totally unresponsive and what is the point of that? Candice LeRae as well. She's kind of getting dragged into that pit. I feel like she should be wrestling more. Carmelo Hayes. You got Carmelo Hayes here, red, white, and blue gear. This was definitely one of the best figures of last year, in my opinion. I love that Carmelo Hayes a lot. And the man who's been messing with Carmelo Hayes a little bit recently, the returning Baron Corbin, Elite 99 Happy Corbin, of course, posing as a modern day Baron Corbin. I think they're going to do something at SummerSlam where it's Trick, Carmelo, and Baron Corbin for the United States Championship. And then Baron Corbin wins. That's how I see it happening. We got Drew McIntyre, of course, gone since WrestleMania with his acting commitments. Honestly, I don't really see him returning anytime soon, but like I said, I feel like at some point he is going to come back and maybe fight CM Punk for his WWE title. The Ring General Gunther here. They've nerfed this guy so hard, dude. I'm excited for his match against Nick Aldis at SummerSlam. Obviously, it's good to see Nick Aldis get back in the ring and all that. But I mean, he's been pinned by Cody Rhodes like a bajillion times. He's like 0-4 against Cody at this point, like 0-5 or something. Like I forget. He's lost to Cody so much, and I don't know, man. They just nerfed this guy compared to when he was IC champion, and then as soon as he became World Heavyweight Champion for the first time, it was just completely terrible. Like he was running from Sami Zayn, he was running from Finn Balor, and now these days he's running from everybody else. Like what happened to Gunther, dude? Scratch that. What happened to Walter? Like, I feel like ever since he became Gunther, he's just gotten so much worse. Yes, I would have kind of forgotten about this guy, Elton Prince. He's still on SmackDown. I don't know what they're really going to do with Elton Prince once he's cleared to wrestle from his neck injury. Because Kit Wilson has gotten pretty over. They've kind of squandered that recently, which I will get into. But I don't know if they're just going to put Pretty Deadly back together or have Elton Prince be a single star. Because if it was me, when Pretty Deadly were together, I always thought Elton Prince had the better single star potential, and Kit Wilson would kind of be the Genetti because Elton Prince just got that like edge look, if you know what I'm saying. Ray Phoenix, dude, defining moments. Ray Phoenix. This is definitely one of my favorite figures of the year, dude, no doubt. Cloth good, red sleeve, green sleeve, fully red gear from WrestleMania 41. I mean, how can you not love this Ray Phoenix, dude? And he is the current AAA World Cruiserweight Champion. Two people who have kind of been teaming recently, Chelsea Green and Tiffany Stratton. I feel like these two are definitely going to win the women's tag team titles coming up soon. Kit Wilson. And you won't believe it, man. This guy is a catatonic zombie too, just like Johnny Gargano. He was really over with his toxic gimmick earlier this year. He was teaming with The Miz, feuding with Danhausen. It was all entertaining. And then he got electrocuted and he's been fully like unresponsive, like zombie since. Once again, like, what is the point of that? And The Miz, you'll never guess what he is. He's an electrocuted zombie too. Like, why do we have three catatonic zombies on SmackDown? But I will say, Zombie Miz has been pretty funny. He's repeating all his old catchphrases again and again, like "awesome" and "hoorah" and stuff like that. So I mean, that part's kind of been funny. I just want him to go back to being the Miz, dude. Not this modern day jobber, not this joke everybody laughs at. I want him to be winning matches. I want him to be doing stuff. I want him to win the United States Championship. Maybe even go to Raw and win the Intercontinental Championship again, dude, because he's like one of the best IC title holders ever. Always ready. Here's Matt Cardona. That basic Matt Cardona that we saw at SDCC as well. I am still holding hope for a new Elite of Matt Cardona because the basic Matt Cardona comes in a battle pack with Chelsea Green. I'm probably gonna end up getting that anyway because you know the updated Chelsea Green will be nice even if it's a basic. She'll come with the Women's US Championship, which I don't have yet, and I'll get a new Matt Cardona. So I mean, I feel like you get your bang for your buck there anyway. Part of me just wants an elite Matt Cardona though. Two former members of the Big Three who I honestly thought were on Raw last I saw them, but here is Naomi. She's still on SmackDown, and Bianca Belair. Of course, congratulations to these two because Naomi just had a child earlier this year, and Bianca Belair is with child right now. Speaking of child, here's Sami Zayn. And I like Sami Zayn just as much as the next guy. This modern gimmick he has that was like the last real good guy. It is getting kind of annoying. Jade Cargill and Meechin. We just saw a sick looking elite of Jade Cargill at SDCC as well. I'm talking about SDCC a lot in this video. And I don't have BFAB yet. I bet at some point we're going to get updated Meechin and BFAB figures, probably in the basic line. Like if Matt Cardona and Rusev can't get elites, I imagine that Meechin and BFAB can't get elites either. Speaking of a sick figure we saw at SDCC, Ilya freaking Dragunov, dude, with the new neck tattoo and the knee brace and the US title gear he was wearing. I cannot wait to get that Ilya, bro. It looks awesome. Just a couple more figures to go through here. You got Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. They are not friends. Nia Jax of the Irresistible Force is another bold prediction. I feel like we're going to see an updated Nia Jax as well as our first ever Lash Legend at SDCC, even as just renders. We got, I guess, the current women's champion. I didn't put the belt on her because, like I said, they're going to be doing the interim thing at SummerSlam. But here's Mommy Rhea Ripley. And then finally, for a SmackDown side of things, and finally for this video, you got Angel and Berto of are they called the Gallo del Fantasma anymore? I think they're called Los Garza actually. So Los Garza, Angel and Berto, they're jobbers. And there's not really much room to put my free agents here, dude. But here are my free agents. You got the Bellas, Paige, Brock Lesnar, Omos, and Triple H. There was just no room for them. But that has been it for my video, sorting out the Raws of the world from the SmackDowns of the world. Please let me know down in the comments what you thought of this video, and as always, I would greatly appreciate it if you were to smash a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. But yes, Jed Wrestling, out.